How is everyone doing tonight? It is a Thursday night in Guelph. Just wanted to do a quick, well, maybe quick pickup video of all the things I found over the last couple weeks. My last video was April 15th, so that was the weekend of toy show in Kitchener where I picked up a few things. And since then I've continued to find stuff, sell stuff. Garage sale season has started. And I think I talked about the few garage sale finds that I found last week in my video, or in my video a few weeks ago. And since then, Easter weekend came and went, and there's no garage sales on Easter weekend. So this coming weekend, hopefully there'll be garage sales, and more than two, although I was very successful in the two. So anyway, I want to talk about some things I found thrifting, some Facebook pickups. There's some retail purchases from a store closure here. Actually, I'm going to have a beer while I'm doing that. A Royal City. No Sleep Till Berlin. So I'm going to have this and go over some of the things I picked up. So the big one, and kind of the reason why I want to do this video, is because this item's sold already and I have to ship it tomorrow. Shouldn't put my beer on the pinball machines. So, we'll talk about this first, but I think this actually is in order. But Ghostbusters, can't believe this is worth this much. Ghostbusters 2015 Proton Pack. So from the new movie featuring the women, Ghostbusters, which actually turned out to be really good. I really liked the movie, actually. Anyway, so this was on the shelf for $6.99. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted it. I like the Ghostbusters a lot. I have lots of Ghostbusters toys. So I looked up on eBay what it sells for, if anything. It turns out it sells for a lot. It has a little Slimer that opens up here and you put batteries in. I've now taken them out for shipping, and it puts a light on the wall with Slimer. Otherwise, there's nothing to it. This one's actually missing a piece to hold the gun on the side. Anyway, it sold on eBay for $101.30 shipping. So it is being shipped out tomorrow to Chicago, Illinois. Two people were actively bidding on it. I saw that it had sold for that much historically. I can't believe mine went for that much. So that is a massive profit even after PayPal takes its cut. Probably looking at like a $90 profit for that. So that is just nuts. So I mentioned that to some of my coworkers. They have two of these at home that their kids no longer play with. And I told them that potentially it could be worth a lot of money. It did definitely sell in the last minute. I mean, the last day someone bid, and then it became a bidding war between two people, so I had to wait it out, but it definitely went for a very large sum of money. So that was a really cool find. So if you happen to see those, definitely pick them up. Excuse me. Then the other things that I found the same day, video game related, is this little Yoshi. It's a McDonald's toy. I've never seen this one before. The back pushes in. I think it needs new batteries. There's an on-off switch. I haven't actually spent a lot of time on it, but pretty cool. And then actually another Yoshi toy, so on the motorbike. So I have a lot of the Mario Kart toys. So yeah, these are just loose in the bag. So grab those. And then the really exciting two cassettes. Canadian, Sarah McLachlan, Fumbling Towards Ecstasy. I actually might have that already. And Debbie Gibson, Electric Youth. My wife and I are actually going to go see Debbie Gibson in a week. A mixtape tour with New Kids on the Block, Salt and Peppa, Naughty by Nature, Debbie Gibson, and I forget the other person. Can't think of it. Anyway, so that's just funny that I found that. Anyway, really cool. So the cassettes will be in the collection. Yoshi will be on the wall. And then the other items, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen this already. Really excited to find this. I collect R2-D2s. This is a huge R2-D2. I might have it off right now. I probably do. Let's see. Yep. So it lights up, makes sounds and moves. It has a couple of, one's motion activated and one will just sit there. So it has a whole bunch of phrases from the movie. I forget how to do this. Push the button. Hit him, maybe. Something like that. I forget how to do it. Anyway, I probably have it in the wrong mode or something. Yeah. There we go. Anyway, cool R2-D2. And like I said, oh yeah, button. There we go. Sorry, button at the front. So one mode, you push the button. The other mode, you make a noise. Actually, so I must have it in grooves. Let's do that. Yep. Anyway, cool. Let's see. Obviously I have not figured it out yet, but cool item. Really like it. Looks good on the shelf. So that's R2. So found R2. He was $7. And then Michael Jackson Experience for Wii. I actually like this game a lot. It's a lot of fun. So that's just for me. And then cool DS game, actually. Advance Wars Days of Ruin with the manual. This was $3.99. So that's a cool find. Couple of toys. This is Kingdom Hearts. So just loose, no weapon. And a cool Wolverine. It's kind of like an action thing. So those are just loose in a bag. And then some cassettes. The Who. So this has Pinball Wizard on it. Bruce Springsteen, Lucky Town. The Doors movie soundtrack. And Great Canadian Band again. Rush. This has New World Man on it. Losing It, Subdivisions, great album. So Rush album for 99 cents. Take that any day of the week. So that's a good deal. And then, oh yeah, the most awesome thing, I couldn't believe, got a whole bunch of them here, was, if you follow me on Instagram again, bag of Mask figures with their helmets. And so, couldn't believe this. And I'm going to not get their names right. So this is the Vampire Driver. I had this as a kid. I had the vehicle. There's some Matt Tracker in here. So with his helmet. Everyone had their helmet. Miles Mayhem with helmet. Sorry, these are Miles Mayhem. There's a Bruce Sato in here. And a Brad Turner, I think. Where is he? Matt Tracker again, I think. I get their names wrong. Anyway, another one. And another one. So 5 complete Mask figures, at least with helmets, I should say, in a bag. $2.99. Unbelievable. Those go for like $10 a piece, typically at toy shows. There also was what I think is an aerator in there. And then a Thundercat. Wolf, I think his name is. I'm not a big Thundercat guy, so it's just a little miniature. So I have one other miniature Thundercat. Super excited to find the Mask. I had a huge Mask collection as a kid. I had the Boulder gas station and a few vehicles. I have a board game in my other toy room. Had Train Set. That was my brother's. Tons of Mask, and love the cartoon. Again, on Instagram, I posted a photo a couple years ago of me and my brother sitting in my bed when we were probably about 10 to 12 years old, reading a book, and Mask posters are all in the background, so it's pretty cool. Anyway, so that's all that stuff. But the Mask figures, the Ghostbuster thing, that's a huge sale. And then the other thing that's happening in this area is there's a toy store, video game store closing. It closes tomorrow, Saturday is its last day, actually, this week, the 27th. So I've been there once before. They really didn't have anything. I think I picked up Game Boy games. That's right. So they had half-price Game Boy games like a long time ago. I couldn't understand their logic beside, to do that versus nothing else was on sale. Since that time, they've put a few other things on sale. Again, nothing substantial. Nintendo games are only 30% off, which doesn't even, at their prices, still doesn't even make them normal priced. So, and they haven't reduced it further, and they close on Saturday. Anyway, so what they have now is $2 Atari games. So I went there looking for hopefully Nintendo games, but I ended up buying some Atari games. So their prices on this was $10. This is Commando. This is like a $15 Atari game. Again, if you can sell Atari games. This had $10. BC Quest for Tires. This is actually pretty rare. It's a homebrew game. It's about the comic book BC. This goes for around $25. Again, that's from my own collection. Stargate, I think, again, this was priced at $13, so everything was $2. And so what I did was I picked up the valuable titles out of their pile that was left. There's a lot of garbage in there. Pinball, because I like pinball. Oddly, this is priced at $15. And then another pinball, this was priced at $5, so this is $2, and that's just because I like pinball. So I grabbed those Atari games. And then they had DS games, 2 for $5. Didn't matter which ones. So what I did was quickly looked at the titles. They were all junk. These were by far the best 2 games by a mile. This was priced at $25. So Fossil Fighters Champions, I actually own this game loose. So $2.50. It's complete. Has the manual. Everything's in it. So $2.50 for that, no tax. And this is actually a great game. I played this on my R4 card or whatever card I had for my DS. So Henry Hatsworth in the Puzzling Adventure. Everything else, like I said, at the store was junk. Not even worth $2.50. So I grabbed those 2. So unfortunately, no Nintendo games. Anyway, and no toys. They'd been cleaned out, or just weird. Like I said, weird pricing. So I'm curious to see what happens Saturday. Their store hours are really limited. I don't think I'm even going to go Saturday. I don't know how I don't have time, frankly, to drive there. So, anyway, then back to thrifting. I went to Value Village and found. Let me do the easy stuff first. This is kind of funny. Deadpool taco truck taco holder. It's sealed, not sealed. I mean, it's in the box. So it's like a ceramic taco holder. My kids love tacos and they love Deadpool, so I grabbed that. I had a coupon for this. That was $4. Really cool, and it's modern, but a Wicket Ewok Warwick W. Wicket. So this is an official Disney store. It's from 2015. Really nice condition. I have this actually listed on Facebook Marketplace. Someone was a no-show, so I have it listed for $20. It's really cool. I just don't collect plush toys. I saw it and I actually thought it might be old, kind of in a quick walk by, but it's not. That's okay. It's still cool. Looks really cool. Because I love pinball and Pabst is associated with pinball a lot, a nice Pabst Blue Ribbon beer bucket. So this will just be in the garage for holding stuff. But yeah, so I grabbed that. And then the last thing at Value Village before I talk about where else I went was this really, really nice copy of Nightmare. So I have 3. I've had 3 of these. I have my own copy, which this is actually going to replace it because this is better condition. So this one has great condition board game, really crisp. Looks like it's really never been used, to be honest with you. Let's see if this will put this there. Instructions are in really nice shape. Everything inside this is like immaculate. Probably can't see it there. Some of the Nightmare cards were unbroken. So let me see if I can keep them unbroken. So still intact. There's player pieces still intact. It looks like they were only ever playing with 3 players because they never took out 4, 5, 6. They're still on the thing. This unfortunately was missing a red key of all things. Has the original pencil, so I took a red key out of my other set, and I'm selling that one at a reduced cost now. And this is now my copy of Nightmare. So, and then I have Nightmare 3 and 4. I don't have 2. And you can watch these online on YouTube. You don't need a VHS player anymore. Anyway, so Nightmare. So that's really cool. So that was $7. Then I went over to, actually I forgot to bring a thing down. I went over to Salvation Army, and they had a Pokemon book from $19.99, 99 cents. Pokemon Night in the Haunted Tower, so I just grabbed this for 99 cents. Old Pokemon Nintendo license book. And then I forgot to bring it down. They had a Fisher Price Play Village from '73. They had it priced at $5 as 2 separate pieces. So I put it together, $5, no tax. And the woman, when I bought it, she's like, "Oh, I should have put this in the auction block thing." But anyway, I have it listed. I've had no interest in it, and I have it priced only at $25. It's really cool. It came with nothing, but it's in good shape. There's a bell in the garage and like a siren and stuff like that. I think I remember playing it, like one of my older cousins probably had it. So it's a cool piece. Like I said, I didn't break down. And the other item, Polly Pocket. Again, if you saw my other video. So this was $2 for this Polly Pocket set. $19.95, 96. It says Polly's Boutique. House opens. Really cool. Has like motion. I'm gonna move this little how it's called, dial around and things spin and everything like that. Boat moves and everything. There's like a swing, an ice cream truck. There's a little ride. There's a doghouse. Anyway, so I have this listed for $35, $40. Probably too high. I talked to a Polly Pocket collector a couple weeks ago at the toy show. But yeah, Bluebird 1996. So $2 though. And they sell. Just gotta wait on them a bit. Okay, so those are all the thrift finds. So that was only last weekend. I think that's when I picked those up. And then this week, I actually picked up a nice, for $20, Sega Game Gear. It works with the AC adapter, which was included, not with the battery pack. I have to look into that still, but oddly, the screen is fine, sound is fine, which I haven't seen for a long time. Every other one I've had to do cap replacement on. And it's actually really good shape. The screen's pretty good. So $20. So Game Gear plus 3 games in cases, not like the boxes, but just the plus cases. Sonic 2. This is actually a really good one. The Adventures of Batman and Robin. And Desert Speed Trap with Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner. And then a really nice case. I have one of these already, but I will definitely take another one. And manuals and posters. So got a really nice, so anyway, the manual for Adventures of Batman and Robin, Speed Trap, Sonic 2. There's some registration cards. There's the Game Gear manual in here in French and English. There's a, I don't know what this is, instruction manual for something. Anyway, and then some posters. So there's actually some really cool posters. I actually like this one. So this is official Sega merchandise. So there's like a nice denim Canadian tuxedo there. There's a watch. There's some t-shirts. And on the back actually is all the Sega Sports branded gear. So like if you're big into NHL 93, 94, that's all on here. So that's really cool. And then game posters as well. So what was in here? So one of them, actually both different. That was really cool. This one has Eternal Champions on one side, and then on the back it's all the products and stuff like that. So that's really cool. I'm not a huge Sega collector. I mean, I have quite a bit of stuff, but I don't have any posters actually. So that was cool to find. And then the other one is Jurassic Park. So yeah, really cool. So Jurassic Park poster, and then again on the other side is all the products. So there's Game Gear stuff, Sega CD, Genesis. There's some add-ons, carrying case, TV tuner. Yeah, it's really cool to get those for $20. So that was a great deal. I own Sonic 2, so I mean it's like a $5 game, but whatever. And the next day, Tuesday night, so that was Monday night. Oh, Monday night I also sold my arcade cabinet. I have a former Spy Hunter 2 arcade cabinet, and it's a huge beast. I used it at a work event for the brewery, for Royal City Brewery, for Miranda's work. And otherwise it just sat in my garage. I played it every once in a while. Anyway, so I listed it on Kijiji. I threw $750 on it. And actually assuming people would tear it up because it's kind of ugly. And I know it was ugly. Anyway, someone bought it the very next day. So $700, came and picked it up for a tattoo shop. And so I had $350 into it. So I made $350 profit. And then I still have my other arcade cabinets at the brewery. So that was good. So a nice sale there. And then, so that was Monday night. Tuesday night, had Pinball League, the season final. And before Pinball, Kevin on Instagram and Allison, Nintendo Queen, had talked about 2 different things. One at Dollarama. So one of them was Super Mario stickers. So I bought their stock up of these, $250 for 150 Mario stickers. It's really cool vintage looking ones, plus modern ones. So a lot of the Bowser kids. So I grabbed that. And then Kevin, I believe, mentioned World of Nintendo microfigures, Zelda. And the one I think in his picture was, I don't know who it was. It was like an Ocean one or Hyrule Castle. Anyway, my Dollarama didn't have those ones. They actually had the one with Link. So I grabbed these. These were $4 each. Just really cool. I'm glad it was Link because I probably wouldn't have bought the other ones. But so I got 2 of those. So thank you to them for pointing that out. And then Wednesday night was my season final championship game for last place of volleyball. And before I went to volleyball, I had a mail show up from AliExpress. These are just a couple of little Lego figures I'd ordered. So one is Link with a shield and sword. He's got his cap. It's actually pretty good shape. So these would have been like 93 cents, I can't believe, shipped. So Link, and then this one actually is kind of crappy, I have to say. So Sonic the Hedgehog with a ring, and his head's like super loose. I don't know if that's intentional, but like the hole's too big for the peg. So it's all floppy around. I don't know if it's supposed to be a bobblehead. His face is painted pretty poorly. Like there's a line missing under his eye. One eye's not even centered. You probably can't see that in the picture, but anyway, it's not great. But whatever. 93. I ordered those like 2 months ago, so they finally showed up. And then the other piece was just one little last thrift find, and this will be for sale. So Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories for PSP. So Gamer Alley got rid of his PSP. This could have been for him, maybe. I don't know. But he's back on the Switch train, if you haven't heard. So, Matt, I don't know if you needed this, but I guess it's not for you anymore. And that is it. A lot of stuff. So a lot of stuff for sale. The Nightmares for sale. Ewoks for sale. Polly Pocket for sale. Ghostbusters is sold. So overall, like a lot of items certainly being sold and moving. Next, this Saturday, going out for a garage sale at the Evergreen Senior Center in Guelph. Not expecting much there, but I'm going to go there. And then next Friday, I'm actually going to Cleveland, Miranda and I. So my goal is to hit some thrift stores on the way through Erie and Ohio before we get to Cleveland. So I'm hoping to do that, hit some Goodwills. We're going to be picking up a lot of beer when we're on our way. We're going to a Cleveland Indians game on the Friday night. We actually bought standing room only tickets. You get a beer and stand at the bar for $15. So the beer's worth like $8. And then Saturday's the concert. So, excuse me, we're going to be, touring in Cleveland for the weekend. So that'll be fun. So probably, I might try and garage sell Saturday morning in Cleveland. I did that last year, 2 years ago, and found some DS games, which was fun just to be doing that in another city. And then otherwise, I think that's it. I feel like there was something else I was going to mention. But, I picked up, if you follow me on Instagram, I picked up all the Starlink Battle for Atlas game and toys. The toys are not going to be made anymore. So Walmart, I think, put the starter pack for Switch down to $30. And, which includes Fox McCloud and Arwing for the Switch, which is cool because I was a big Star Fox fan as a kid. And then all the toys, except for the ships, all the toys. So the people, pilots, and weapons were on sale on Amazon for like $3.50. So I grabbed all those. I had a gift card from a vendor for $100. So I grabbed all those and really like it. And I played with the actual ship, I guess, for the first hour or two, and then just been playing digitally since, because you are entitled to the digital copies. But otherwise, that's really cool. Cool game. I definitely like it. I like the Fox McCloud piece, and sort of how it's in the story. So I've just been playing as him the whole time. And I think that's it. A lot of cool stuff though. And if you like the videos, be sure to click like and subscribe. If you want to leave a comment, I'll try to write back. And my social media links will be below. We'll talk to you later.